always seem to land at our doorstep. I'm proud to be a catalyst for change in the Toledo Central City. However, I remain humbled by the fact that I am and will always be a servant of the people. We're here today to celebrate the design and construction of this new housing facility, because there are those still in our community who need quality, affordable housing. It is through the collective efforts of all of our partners here today that we have reached this milestone, completion of Phase 1 of Collingwood Green. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who is present here today, and even those who were not able to be here, but who have supported us throughout this endeavor. To our friends, family members, church family, well-wishers, and even some probably curiosity seekers. We appreciate your presence as well. There's one person who is not with us today due to the fact that he retired on last Friday. And you should have heard me on the phone when he told me that he couldn't be here because he was retired. However, I must acknowledge his support and mentorship throughout this journey. I'm speaking of none other than Mr. Douglas Shelby, who served as the field office director for the Cleveland office of the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Thanks to our friend and master of ceremonies, Mr. Jerry Jones, and our talented and creative public relations and marketing consultant, Ms. Terry Parker. And a special thanks to a new partnership that we just developed recently, and that is with ProMedica. You heard it mentioned that we're going to have a wellness facility in this building. ProMedica will graciously provide all of the equipment for that facility. And so I'd like to give an appreciation today to the CEO of ProMedica, also to Ms. Barb Petey, who I met with, and that relationship, that partnership was initiated by our insurance consultant, Mr. James Stingle from Brooks Insurance, and he's here today. Thank you. We also have Gabe Martin. She told me she wouldn't speak, but from ProMedica. Gabe, would you please stand? And she's working on getting that equipment into our fitness room. Last but not least, I would like to recognize the committed and hardworking staff involved in this endeavor, both directly and indirectly. All of the LMHS staff, numerous individuals, have contributed to the completion of this project. John F. Kennedy said, there are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. Given the conditions of the projects that formerly stood on this site, we were challenged to leave our comfort zone and begin the process of building new housing for the good of the people. An unknown author said, there are two basic rules of life. One, change is inevitable. Two, everyone resists change. Remember this, when you are through changing, you are through. The celebration today is not because we are through. We have at least 2 more phases to complete on this campus, while we are simultaneously moving forward with other housing development and preservation activities of affordable housing in this community. So, with that being said, before I close out, I'm looking at 2 people who are looking directly at me, and I must introduce them on a personal note. My mother is here, Mrs. Dorothy Taylor. And even though sometimes she thinks I run too much and I work too hard, but that's a mother looking out for me. you okay. And then also my husband, Pastor James Willis, is also here. And my sister, Mary Liggins. And as I said before, I have many other friends and well-wishers who are here today. And so we don't want to try to acknowledge everyone individually because we want to get inside and see this beautiful building. So with that, enough of the formalities. Let us cut the ribbon and begin the tour of the state-of-the-art facility.
It's all good, but I know better. It's all God, but I know better. It's all God. I've got friends I can call when I need help. I've got
As we almost ready to
family
conclude,
when I
just a few more seconds, I want to announce opportunities to see units that are available. On the south side, number 100 and 103 is available for you to see. Maybe on this end, unit 416, or 17 through 18 are available. You'll be able to take them. At this time, I'm going to call every individual that's sitting. And
but I know better. It's all gone. 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 It's all gone.
like also the LNAC team to come up. We'll just part of the team members.
It's all good.
Any other elected official out there that I missed?
It's all
Make sure we don't miss it.
but I know better. And I know that it's all gone.
You know, the Bible says in Psalm 27 and 13, David said, I had fainted, lest I had believed to see the goodness of God in the land of the living. And what we come to understand and know, that even when it doesn't look good, it works for the good. To all those that are called according to his purpose, help me say, so
Now, this is the day we've been waiting for over a year. This is the advent of the
everything
ribbon
going
cutting,
on in my life,
and let the show begin.
and it's all gone. Had a few heels to climb. I don't know what they face tonight, but I know it's all gone. I had people to leave me, and all gone. Anybody know anybody
Again,
know it's all
the building is complete. Now is the time to, they will say in German, Essen. Thank you for your support.